This lesson, we will learn about operators and one of its types, the arithmetic operators in SQL. Let's first understand what exactly operators are in SQL. An operator is a reserved keyword that helps in data access and manipulation. They help us in achieving the results based on their functionality, and we use them in many applications in SQL, though they are mostly used within where clause conditions. That is, mostly when you are selecting something within the databases, you will be using a where clause, and within the where clause, these operators will be used. Now, there are three types of operators that we use in SQL. The first one is arithmetic operators, and then the logical operators and comparison operators. We will go through the arithmetic type in this lesson. So, what are arithmetic operators? Essentially, arithmetic operators are used to perform simple arithmetic or mathematical calculations on values present in our database tables. Let's go through these operators one by one and see what they are used for. We use the plus sign for addition, we use the minus sign for subtraction, we use the asterisk symbol for multiplication, we use the slash symbol for division, and finally, we use the percent symbol for modulus operator, which is similar to division except it returns the remainder instead of quotient. All these operations will be easier to understand with an example. Now let's jump into dbfiddle and explore those operations one by one. Here in our dbfiddle playground, we are going to use the query SQL pane. Let's perform the addition operation first. It is going to be very easy query. Select 20 plus, that is our add operator, and then 10. Let us run this, and now we have the result as 30. Now let us use the subtraction operator. We'll just remove the plus symbol with the minus symbol. Let us run this query. Now we've got the output as 10. Now let's see for multiplication. Let's replace the minus symbol with asterisk symbol. Let us run this query. The result is 200. For division, let's replace the asterisk with a slash. Let us run this query, and we have the result as 2. Finally, let's look at the last arithmetic operator, that is modulus. We'll replace the slash with the percentage symbol. As you've already learned, it returns the remainder amount while dividing one value with another. Let's run this query. As you can see, it has returned 0. In our case, the quotient was 2, that is 20 divided by 10. Since there is no remainder, that is why the result is 0. Let's quickly revisit our search engine case study example. As you're familiar with, the search engine retains the user activities and other basic information of users to identify what's relevant for users. And here is the user activity table. For our example in this lesson, let's focus on the user ID and engagement column. Let's go to the dbfiddle now for some hands-on. I already have the DDL and insertion command with me for the table. For now, I'm not declaring any relationships with other tables of the search engine example. I'm treating it as an independent table. This table will be provided to you in the LMS. Let's look at the table first. As expected, we have the user activity table. Now it's time for some arithmetic operators. We will observe the effect of multiply, divide, and modulo operator. So here we select the user ID and engagement column for this example. Now let's run this query. So here the first two columns are user ID and engagement. These are the two original columns. Now this column, that is engagement seconds, which is a result of multiplying 60 with the engagement column. Then we have engagement hour. We got this column by dividing the engagement column by 60. And at the last, we go to the column engagement underscore modulo 2. We got this column by performing engagement modulo 2, which means after dividing the values in the engagement column, we get this column as a reminder. Okay. Now we have seen the arithmetic operators with the help of an example. In the next video, we are going to see the logical operators.